Got a pain in the back of my head. It must be the way I'm sitting. My face still uncouth. I'm working on it. Alcohol soap, whatever it is supposed to help. My voice sounds like I've had asthma pump. How clear are we? We're as clear as we believe. We've got to start believing and practicing. And then we'll come right. My voice is a bit crap, but it's okay. So what's the news? Okay, so I had an experience today. I really do. But I had an experience the other day of Jesus, and he had beautiful ginger hair. But it was more gold and blonde now. It's like he's become refined. And anyway, that day, it was like pretty much, the more I watch video games and the more clearer my mind gets, I start conceiving 3D space better in my dreams. I have been having foods that are healthy and onions that clear or chase away bugs. Okay, and pepper, which is like a chili, woman strong, and it tastes like it's something else that I commonly eat, like corn chips and Doritos, I think they were called. So anyway, what was the miracle? Okay, I can't really explain a lot, but God just lives as Jesus, and he lives just over the hill, just over the cloud, just over the way, like not far from here. And the weirdest thing is that it was detected that there was a Jesus in Auckland recently. But I saw in my mind's eye, like in my mind, as clear as day, I was just like, the sun was shining in my eyes. I was listening to all of these Lauren Daigle songs today. And some of them I love singing them. I couldn't control or understand why I was singing them, but I know that they give him the glory. And so I was just naturally doing it as I do. And it's like as if he was looking. He realised that I do love him. And I do praise him because it's truly in me that I do it. Truly in me that I'd give it. Share it with him. And I was just kind of lost as to, is he even a real thing? But today, in reality, while the sun was shining on me, there was something that they did. NASA went up there. And whatever they did, they let him out. And the other day there was a video on YouTube just randomly, which has been lost, and I've wiped my phone as usual. But there was a thing of Jesus in a shopping mall and God who got let out of the sun. And Jesus was guarding them from whatever beings. Okay, but he was there, just leaning against the subway wall or whatever it is, like a part of a mall. It was like God had a piano, and I don't know where he got it from, but he was playing a rock and roll song. And I thought, I don't know if anyone else is too stupid to know, but it looks like that's him. But Jesus had long hair. It's different to the guy that I saw over the cloud. It was a blondie kind of guy, but he had pure gold for hair. It was like Michael the Archangel was living up on a platform that was just behind the sun disk. And he looks and turns the light towards you. Whenever you... Because they can hear us not far away. We're not really that far away. We believe that there's this other stuff that NASA's bullshitted us to believe. But there was a guy up there behind the sun disk of a very small sun, not very big at all. And it's not even that far away. You know, you swear you can just go over there. It's just real close. You can reach it. If you catch a train, it goes from there to there. This place is not that far away. The more up you go, the less far you have to go. So that's what I figured. It was really out of it how he was shining the light in my direction for some reason. And there was nothing to do with clouds or anything, but it just looked like somebody had gone and moved the curtain down. And there was... I could feel it like the other day. I felt the same guy who looked at me funny. You know, like he's like, saw me, he wasn't using his mouth, wasn't using his words, because he's God of peace. So he's very quiet. He'll just glance at you. I had a time where he glanced at me from in the cloud. And he's just like, no words, he's just like, oh, that guy. I like this recently, he's like, oh, yeah, that guy. I'm like, Chris, are you God? Because like my nephew, he does all this electrical stuff. And he doesn't tell you what he does. And this guy, he just looked like absolute perfection. And he didn't have long hair. He had a haircut like me. But he had short hair and he was golden. And he sits up on the back of the sun and listens to what people say because it's not far away at all. And I was listening to a bunch of songs from this beatbox guy. It looks like my son Luke. And he wasn't giving God any glory. He wasn't praising him or worshipping him or adoring him. Wasn't doing any of that. And the clouds just closed up. Like God had just shut the curtains. And it was just cold and dark and dull and miserable. And I thought, oh, come on. This has got to be bullshit. You're just imagining it. So I gave it a go again. Put it back on. Some other music, but Christian from a guy. And he worships God like crazy. You know, really, really worships him. So I figured, well, let's give that a go. And hello, all the clouds buggered off again. It's like as if he like, oh yeah, we can pull that curtain back now. It was just, I can't explain it. It's unexplainable. But it's a factor. So I went up on a mountain while it was supposed to rain with my father once. And he said to me, whatever you think of, be careful what you think of because it will come up on the clouds. That's the way it works. Whatever people desire, he gets shown it and he helps them happily. So that's why there's bunny rabbits and all that on the clouds. It's just what we're dreaming of. And yeah, that's what happened to me today was I felt the love coming to me into my heart. And I got a natural reaction that I usually use. And that is put up a little bit wall. Put up a little rubbish bin or something for me to look over. But I used a phlegm or something to try to do that. And it just limited us. You know, limited me receiving his love. And I stopped to look at it, think about it. What am I really doing? Because last time I saw God and last time I had those visions and he was talking to me and all that, he was just like communicating openly with me and I was so scared. Too scared maybe. Because I didn't know what was going to happen, you know. I just think I should be a bit more braver. because if he loves me that much, he's willing to pour his love to me, into my heart. That's a, plain straight out sign that maybe I've been stupid for too long. Yeah, so think about it, try it out, give it a go, see what you find.